Today is a good day, niggas. And yeah, I'm wearing a red shirt that makes me look like the Kool-Aid man. I know. Oh yeah, I understand. Two things that are making me so happy today. One, for the last 48 hours, I have been bumping this song by Odd Future like all day. Just oldies, man, oldies. I'm gonna put a link on this video somewhere here or on the bottom, somewhere where, because everyone does this and like you can find a link. I don't do that shit. I'll figure it out. But man, just everybody go cop the new Odd Future album. Everybody, even if you don't like Odd Future and you think they're just a bunch of lewd, rude, just vulgar niggas who like to just say dirty shit just to get album sales. So what? Get the album. It's that good. Just for the simple fact that they're not like if you got a bunch of stuff by Kanye and a bunch of stuff by like typical rappers like Lil Wayne and all that, then you need to open up your music library. Get something different. Get something. Get the Odd Future mixtape. Go get some. Go just look on a bunch of YouTube channels. Find a rapper that nobody's heard of and start listening to them. Do that every day. But yeah, just cop that song because it's just. First of all, I'm happy because the fact that watching the video, I'm like, okay, this, I'm gonna like the song because it's Odd Future. Then I see Earl Sweatshirt in the background. I was like, the big lip bastard is back. I was like, yes, not Canada, Hawaii let him go. I was happy as hell. And the whole track is good. It's got everybody in it. It's got Jasper. Jasper don't even rap, and he's in it. It's got it's got everybody. It's good. But the second thing that's making me today is the fact that we now know the new Doctor's companion, the new Doctor companion. And by the way, to 10, 15 people who watch my videos, I'm a big Doctor Who fan. I mean, huge. I love Doctor Who up to a point where I'm growing my hair out. Right now it's short because I kind of cut it a few weeks ago. I'm growing my hair out just so I could be the black Matt Smith for Halloween. Yeah, it's that bad. I'm a fanboy for Matt Smith to a point where I started ever so gently changing my clothing. I started wearing leather and boots. Do I like the kind of guy that wears leather and boots? I am now. But first of all, from what Moffat has said, she talks as fast as Matt Smith, if not faster, or he's got to keep up. That's scary and cool at the same time because Matt Smith could talk fast. Now we got that. Plus, and from what he also said that that in the 5th episode with Rory and Amy that someone's gonna die and they're gonna stay dead this time, and they meant it. And from what I understand, that's likely to mean that Rory's gonna die again. And let's face it, I mean, Chris Hardwick said once that that Rory's like the South Park Kenny of Doctor Who. I mean, he's died like 3 times, killed in Amy's like a psychic pollen dream. He was killed there by these old people that had these little aliens. He died that way. He's died from being removed from time and space, from the cracks, from all the time cracks. He was removed there and then turned into a Roman centurion. And then I think he died again. I can't remember when that time was, but he's died a couple times. I mean, he is the proverbial South Park Kenny of Doctor Who. I mean, the only person who dies more than him is Jack Harkness, but he comes back like 2 minutes later anyway, so we're good on that. But the fact is, like, it's new companion time, and that can mean a whole lot of things. I mean, it could mean that just we get a new dynamic for the show, or it's like, whoa, I missed the whole companion. But we all thought that we were angry when Rose Tyler left. But hey, we like, some of us like Martha Jones. Me personally, meh. Then then we got happier because Donna Noble came around. I like Donna Noble. She was like crazy redhead, and of course my favorite is the Queen, Alex Kingston, aka River Song, aka my future wife, whether she knows it or not. That's my favorite companion of all time anyway, so don't get on that. But I mean, this you know, we'll find out in the fall, and we'll have to be ready, because as a fan of Doctor Who, as a fan of Sherlock Holmes, Moffat does this to us. He tortures us where he's like, oh, something's gonna happen, and bam, he kills your favorite character, brings him, like Doctor Who, like in his second season, he kills him the first episode. He drops it, and then we're like, you just killed the main character of the series in the first episode. Only for him to go back into the freaking restaurant to see this nigga come out with a straw going, I wanted my favorite straw. And we're like, fuck. You know? Moffat does this, and he did that in Sherlock Holmes, and he's doing it again, because now we're like, at the very last episode, he lets Moriarty blow his own brains out with laughter. He's like, go! Moffat is like, he's like that guy some women date, where he beats you, he's crazy, he's protective. Just when you think you want to leave him, he screws your brains. He bangs you like never before, and then you're like, I can change him. Moffat is that kind of writer where he just tortures us with everything. We're like, you killed a favorite character, brought him back better than ever. You killed the main villain, we're gonna do something better with it, and you trust him because you know he's gonna do it. So I'm in nothing but anticipation for the next season of Doctor Who, and then in 2013, the next season of Sherlock. So and then Walking Dead now is over. Next week is the end of Spartacus, which I'm like, Spartacus, blood and sand. Spartacus Vengeance for this one. And now I'm going to start watching Mad Men next season, and I'm waiting for Dexter to come back. It's a lot. A lot's coming, leaving in just so much nerd stuff to handle. But, you know what? This just came to mind. One thing that's been pissing me off. Michael Bay. Fuck you, Michael Bay. Don't you tell me, or all my nerd friends, to chill. You will not take the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and make them aliens that happen to look like Earthbound ninjas. Alright? No. Come here. Yeah. Getting it close to you. Michael Bay. Look me in my black face. And I'm going to tell you this real serious. You will not take the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and make them some stupid alien fantasy of yours with a bunch of unnecessary explosions and hot tan women. You will not do this to us. No. We let you slide with Transformers 1, 2, and 3. Now, they are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They live with a rat in the sewer. They are ninjas, and they like pizza. You will not make them some weird, brooding alien race. Alright? If you do, I will get every nerd I know, and that's a big list of nerds, and we will boycott every movie you make from here on forth. I am serious. Do not screw with us. We will make your career disappear. You got millions now. We can end that. Alright? Don't mess with our stuff. Well, that was kind of dark. I'm just saying, it's one of those things where you look at how Hollywood has gotten, at a point where Comic-Con was ours. It was always for the nerds, but now it's like, when you go there, you see a Twilight booth. And it's like your nerd heart just dies. It's like, Twilight has moved in here? And you see stuff that's so anti-nerd. It's like, really? How would you... And it's scary is in a decade, in like 5, 6, 10 years from now, when you go to Comic-Con, you'll see so few things for comic book nerds. It's gonna be scary, like when it starts to switch over, because it happens all the time. Mainstream Hollywood always does this, right? Remember back the way the nerds used to be, how the stereotypical nerd look. Everyone made fun of it, blah blah, blah, suspenders, blah. And what happened now? It's geek chic now. Wearing thick rimmed glasses and wearing suspenders and wearing ironic t-shirts. Something that all of us natural, real geeks and nerds do. They, the mainstreamers, hipsters and all that, they do it now and because they discovered it. Wearing flannel, like acting like they discovered flannel from the grunge era. It's like, it's insulting. And even then, you take things that we hold dear, and mainstream Hollywood goes, let's make a movie out of it. I mean, come on. If you look at the movies coming out in Hollywood now, they're desperate pleas for help because their writing is getting weak. I mean, come on. Look at books are being made into movies. Comic book. Look what kind of movies are coming out. Movies based on books. Movies based on comic books. That's really the only big budget things that are coming out. I mean, we got Spider-Man coming out this year. We've got the Avengers. We got another Avengers movie coming out. We got Ghost Rider. More stuff coming out this year. I think, and another Batman movie. I mean, and last year was what? No, it wasn't Avengers. Last year was Thor. A few other things. But I mean, come on. Oh yeah, we also got Spider-Man. I think coming out this what, fall or winter. This is showing that Hollywood is starting to really run out of ideas because everything good they used up in the 90s. I mean, to a point where now where they're putting Titanic back out in theaters. That's desperate. I mean, it'll be soon where just everything we like is going to be made into a movie, and then everyone mainstream is going to be like, oh, cool. Won't know a damn thing about it, but they'll just throw money at it. It's like, it's one of those things where the things you like will become mainstream, and the things that become mainstream get watered down and die. Like, look at all of our favorite storylines from DC and Marvel. Wait till all the stuff that we really, really like becomes mainstream again, and it gets watered down for the general masses, and it won't even be worth watching or reading anymore. I mean, Doctor Who is possibly going to be a movie, and that sounds good at first, but then you think about how that could go, that they've got to dumb down a series so a general masses will like it, and then it'll just be kinda good. It brings a tear to my nerdy heart. But I've rambled on for 12 minutes now. What do you think? Tell me. This is a black dude signing off.